to lie on your back. And as you lie down on your back, let the soles of the feet either come together or maybe you take a little cross at the ankles. Place one hand over the heart, one hand on your belly. Take a little squeeze of the shoulder blades in towards one another, just beginning to open up the front of the chest. Take in a deep breath. And as you exhale, sigh out into the space all around you. Take a full breath in through the nose. Feeling the heart rise into the hands, the belly rise into the hands. Exhaling, breathing into the space all around you. Allowing a little bit of heaviness around the shoulders. Releasing any tension around the muscles in the face. And just beginning to notice here the weight of your body on the mat beneath you. Noticing the heaviness of your head, the heaviness of your shoulders, your sacral spine, all the way down to your legs and feet. And as you notice the heaviness of the back of your body, take a deep breath in and fill the space across the shoulders with your breath. As you exhale, sigh out into the space all around you. Beginning to notice the lightness, the softness of the front of your body. The chest, the belly, the front of the thighs. Take a deep breath in and breathe into the front of the body, to your belly, to your chest. Exhaling out into the space all around you. And as you begin to notice the front and back of the body, draw your attention to inside the body. And just notice where you might be feeling any tension or tightness in your body, where you have any ongoing injuries, any new injuries. And take a deep breath into all of these spaces in your body, wherever they might be for you. Exhaling, breathe into the entire space around you. As we begin to notice what's going on inside of our body, take a moment to invite a notion, a mantra of gratitude into your body. Think of one thing that's made you thankful today. Maybe it's one thing that's made you thankful in your week so far. It could just be you're thankful for showing up here today. Could be for being able to go out to work. Whatever it is that you're thankful for, begin to breathe that into your body. Exhaling out into the space around you. Breathing in that one thought, that one feeling of gratitude, of thankfulness. Breathing out into the space around you. As you take your next breath, begin to draw the knees into the chest and squeeze the thighs in close to the body. Either keeping the head and shoulders on the floor, or perhaps you want to lift the head off the mat. Wherever you are, take a breath, fill up your belly. And as you exhale, squeeze the thighs tightly into the body. Long, full breath. Exhale, squeeze the legs into the chest. Take both hands around the right leg and lower the left foot to the floor. From here, take your right hand to the mat. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, begin to twist to your left. As you twist to your left, see if you can relax your right tiptoes to the floor. Maybe your right knee comes all the way on the mat. Focus your breath into the right side of the body. Take a deep breath in to your right rib cage, your right waist. And as you exhale, soften in the twist. Take in a breath. And with your exhale, keep the right knee where it is and begin to turn around so that your belly's on the floor. As you bring your belly onto the floor, come onto your elbows, onto your hands, lift in the chest. And this modified version of Cobra. Take a full breath in, lift the heart. And as you exhale, begin to see if you can slide your right knee away from you a little more until you can feel space and a stretch on the right inner thigh. Take in a breath. So you exhale, beginning to come all the way back onto your back. Keep the right knee bent and take the right knee all the way out to the right. Opening up the inner thigh as you squeeze your right knee, right toes towards the mat. Use your right hand as a weight to guide the right knee towards the floor. Take in a breath. So you exhale, bring the right knee all the way back through center. And then begin to bring the left knee in to meet the right. Squeezing the thighs into the body. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale, squeeze the thighs in tight. Taking the knees so they're in line with the hips. Lifting the heels so they're in line with the backs of the knees. Toes point up towards the sky. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, flatten out the middle spine onto the mat. Pull the belly button down towards the ground. With your next inhale, lift the head and shoulders off the floor. As you exhale, extend the left arm, the right leg. Hovering the heel and hand off the floor. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, extend the left leg, the right arm. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend the right leg, the left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend the left leg, the right arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the head and shoulders to the mat. Squeeze the thighs in towards the body. Taking both hands around the left leg, release the right leg to the floor. Let your left hand rest down onto the mat. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, begin to twist to your right. As you twist to the right, maybe you can feel your left tip toes rest towards the floor. Maybe your left knee can begin to travel close to the mat. Inhale, focus your breath in and around the left side of your body, the left ribs, the left waist. So you exhale, soften in your twist. Take in a breath. So you exhale, keep the left knee where it is and begin to come onto your front. Place the elbows and hands to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart. So you exhale, maybe your left knee can slide a little further left. Working on a little bit of openness and space on the inner left thigh. Take in a breath. So you exhale, roll back to your back, keeping the left knee bent. Begin to guide your left knee all the way out to the left. Using the left hand as a little bit of a weight on the left knee to open up the inner thigh. Take one long breath in, one long breath out. Inhale, bringing the left knee through center. Exhale, the right knee meets the left. Knees in line with hips, heels in line with the backs of the knees, reach the arms up to the sky. As you inhale, lift the head, shoulders off the mat, squeeze the middle spine into the floor. As you exhale, reach the arms behind the head. Inhale, lift the arms towards the sky. And then exhale, cycle the legs. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Inhale, lift the shoulders a little higher. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, lift head and shoulders up towards the sky, reach the arms a little higher. Exhale, cycle the right leg, the left leg, the right leg, the left leg. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, reach the arms out overhead. Inhale, lift head, shoulders, hands towards the sky. Exhale, cycle the right leg, the left leg, the right leg, the left leg. Slowly come back through center, place the hands around the backs of the knees. Take a squeeze of the thighs into the chest, and then begin to rock forwards and backwards until you come all the way up to find your seat. Crossing the ankles. Begin to lean back until you can feel the weight of your body right on top of the bony parts of your bottom. Place the palms of the hands together in front of the heart. And as you inhale, lift the heart all the way up into the thumbs. Exhale the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, sit a little taller. Exhale, twist to the right. Take the left hand to the right leg and begin to wrap the right arm all the way around the back. Maybe your right fingertips can begin to brush the left hip bone. Perhaps you can catch the flesh at the top of your left thigh. Take a long breath in as you lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, open in the chest as you squeeze your right shoulder blade back towards the left. Beginning to notice an openness in the right side of the chest. Take in a breath. Exhale, come all the way back through center. Bring the palms of the hands together in front of the heart. Take an inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist left. Take the right hand to the left leg and begin to wrap the left arm around the back. Maybe you brush the right hip bone with your fingertips, or perhaps you can twist a little deeper and catch a hold of the flesh at the top of the right thigh. Take one full breath, sit a little taller. And as you exhale, open in the chest, roll and squeeze your left shoulder towards your right. Take in a breath. So you exhale, come all the way back through center and rock into tabletop, hands and knees on the floor. Spreading the fingers nice and wide on the mat, knees under hips. And as you come into your tabletop, just check out where your hands are, spread the fingers a little wider, and then begin to rock around in circles here on the wrists. As you rock in your circle, make sure you bring your weight forward of the wrist so that you can feel the weight of your body into the palms of the hands. Change the direction of your movement. Finding a little stillness in the center. Turn the fingers around so they point to the outside edges of the mat. And take a little rock from side to side. As you begin to rock from side to side, maybe you feel comfortable enough to add in those little circles. Moving through the wrists and hands, one direction to the next. Finding stillness once again. Continue to turn the hands around so your fingertips point towards your knees. And from here, just begin to gently rock back until you feel a stretch on the inner wrists. The movement doesn't need to be very big here. Small, steady movements as you stretch into the fronts of the wrists. Take in a breath. So you exhale, turning the fingers back around so they point towards the front edge of your mat. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Beginning to pedal out the legs in your downward facing dog. And as you come into your first downward facing dog of the evening, check out where your hands are and notice if you need to spread the hands a little wider, maybe move the hands further apart, closer together. Notice how your feet are on the floor. Do they need to be closer together or further apart? Can you make your downward facing dog feel a little more stable, a little stronger? And with your next inhale, lift the head, shoulders, hips all the way up towards the sky. So you exhale, side the heels of the feet towards the floor and begin to pull the belly button into the spine. Long inhale, lift shoulders, head and hips up high. Exhale, side the heels of the feet towards the floor, pulling the belly button into the spine. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, begin to walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Lift up to a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Long inhale, arms open and wide, reach up to the sky. Follow the gaze to the fingertips. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step the right foot back. Once your toes meet the floor, press your right heel away from you until you come into a calf stretch. Take in a breath. Exhaling the right knee to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, cactus in the arms, lift the heart towards the sky. Work into a little back bend here as you lift your heart towards the ceiling. Take in a breath. Exhaling both hands to the floor. Lift the right knee off the mat, press your heel away from you, find your calf stretch. Inhale, rock forward to tiptoes. Exhale, rock the right heel back. Inhale, rock forward to tiptoes. So you exhale, bend the right knee, take a little spring as you step your right foot to meet your left. Folding forward over the legs. Inhale, arms wide, reach all the way up to the sky, following with the gaze. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Once the left tiptoes meet the floor, press your left heel away from you, find your calf stretch. Take in a breath. On your exhale, lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, cactus in the arms, lift the heart towards the sky. Open up the chest wide. Take in a breath. Exhaling both hands to the floor, frame the right foot. Lifting the left knee off the mat, press your left heel away from you. Inhale, rock forward to left tiptoes. Exhale, rock the left heel back. Inhale, forward to left tiptoes. So you exhale, begin to bend and bounce the left knee as you step your left foot forward to your right. Fold all the way forward over the legs, head and shoulders heavy. Inhale, opening the arms wide, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right toes back. Once the toes meet the floor, press your right heel away from you. Take in a breath. Exhale, right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, cactus in the arms, lift the heart, find your back bend. Take in a breath. As you exhale, lean to the left. Place your left fingertips either on your left hip or fingertips to the floor. Reach the right arm all the way out to the left. Beginning to work on finding a side stretch along the right side of your body. Take in a breath. Exhale, both hands frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and begin to step your left foot back to your right, plank pose. Take in a breath. As you exhale, lower all the way down through Chaturanga. Land in the belly and thighs on the floor, hands under shoulders, elbows hug into the ribs. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take one long breath in down dog, lift the head, shoulders, hips up high. Exhaling the heels towards the floor, the belly pulls up into the spine. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend in the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, arms wide, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Once the toes meet the floor, press the left heel away. Find your calf stretch. Take in a breath. Exhale your left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, practicing the arms, lift the heart. Find that little back bend. Take in a breath. Exhale, lean into the right. Bring your right fingertips towards the floor or maybe it's on your right hip. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Take one full breath. Exhale, both hands frame the right foot. Lifting the left knee off the mat, take a breath. Exhale, step back through plank. One full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in as you lift your head, shoulders, hips all the way up to the sky. Exhale, sign the heels of the feet towards the earth. Pull the belly in, squeeze in through your waist. Inhale the gaze forward. Exhale, bend in the knees. Step or jump the feet up to your hands. Lift up halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up to stand. And as you exhale, take a hold of your left wrist in your right hand. Inhale, left side lifts higher than the right. And exhale, lean all the way over towards your right. Press some weight into your left foot and begin to work on lengthening the left side of the body. As you exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, switch in the grip. Take a hold of the right wrist in the left hand. So you inhale, make the right side of the body long. Exhale, lean to the left. Press a little bit of weight into the right foot. And as you inhale, make the right side of the body longer. And exhale, lean a little further left. Inhale, come all the way back through center. As you exhale, fold forward over the legs. Sweep the fingertips across the mat, reach them all the way up behind the hips. Take a little bend in the knees. And as you inhale, lift the arms towards the sky, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take in a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, begin to lift your right leg all the way up to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right knee into the nose. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Spin the left heel in. As you inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, warrior one. Exhale, take a deeper bend in the right knee and begin to level off the hips. So left and right hip bones are in line with each other. Take one long breath. Exhale, can you sink a little deeper in your right thigh? Take in a breath. Exhale, place the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back to one-legged plank. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding where your feet need to be on the floor, where your hands need to be on the floor. And as you inhale, breathe the hips up high. Exhale, sigh out into the space around you. Inhale, left leg lifts all the way up to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left knee into the nose. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, spin the right heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Arms to the sky, level the hips. If you feel here in warrior one that your hips are opening towards the right, maybe you step your feet a little further apart, level off the hips. Take in a breath. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Find that little hug with the middle part of your body, pull in the waist, the belly to the spine. Take in a breath. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back, one-legged plank. If you need to modify, lower the right knee to the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath, lifting the hips up high. Exhale out into the space around you. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend in the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward over the legs, bend the knees, sweep the hands behind the back. Inhale, chair pose, lift and sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, rise to stand, hands to heart. Take the arms down by the sides of the body, roll the shoulders together, take a big breath in. Exhale, sigh the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, wide arms, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Lifting the collarbones a little high, pull the belly button up away from the floor. Take in a breath. As you exhale, twist the hips to the right. Keep pressing the ground away, lifting the heart. Inhale, find center. Exhale, twist the feet to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs in your downward facing dogs. So you inhale, take your right leg all the way up to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, spin the left heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, level the hips. Pull the belly in, the waist in. Take in a breath. As you exhale, sweep the left arm to the back of the mat, opening the chest through warrior two. Begin to press your right knee to an imaginary wall at the right side of the mat. Take in a breath. Exhale, sink a little deeper in your right leg. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, take your left hand down the right arm, catch a hold of your biceps and triceps. Take a breath. Exhale, sink a little deeper in the right side as you begin to reverse your warriors. Inhale, wide arms, warrior two. Exhale, windmill in the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back to one-legged plank or modify with the left knee on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dogs or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding a little bit of movement in the legs and downward facing dog. Take the feet where they need to be on the mat. Take the hands where they feel best. With your next inhale, begin to lift the left leg all the way up to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, tap the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Spin the right heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sink into the left leg. Pull the belly in, the waist in. Take a breath. Exhale, sweep the right arm to the back of the mat, opening the chest, warrior two. Maybe you need to readjust where your feet are as you open into warrior two. But work on pressing your left knee into an imaginary wall on your left. Feel the openness in the left inner thigh. Look forward to your left thumb. Take a breath. Exhale, can you sink into those legs a little more? So you inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, your right hand slides down the left to catch your biceps and triceps. Take a breath. Exhale, sink a little deeper in the left leg as you begin to reverse the warrior. Inhale, arms wide, warrior two. Exhale, windmill in the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back through one-legged plank. Maybe it's with the right knee on the floor to modify. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Rest the forehead towards the floor in child's pose. Maybe it's a knees together or a knees apart child's pose. You might even want to work on a little bit of movement in the wrists. Take a long, slow breath in through the nose. Exhale. Sigh out into the space around you. So you inhale, rise through tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, sweep the hands behind the hips. Inhale, arms reach to the sky, chair pose. Exhale, rise to stand, hands to heart. Inhale, arms wide, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through plank. Take in a breath. As you exhale, twist, hips and heels to the left, to the right, and begin to lift the left arm all the way up and over the left ear. Take in a breath. Exhale, left hand to the floor, come back through center. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist, hips and heels to the left. Beginning to reach the right arm all the way out overhead. Take in a breath. Exhale, right hand to the floor, hips through center, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dogs or cobras. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the legs in downward facing dog. Finding where your feet feel most comfortable, your hands feel most comfortable. And as you inhale, lift the head, shoulders, and hips up high. Exhale, side the heels of the feet towards the earth, pull the belly button in. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, tap your right knee to the left elbow, twist. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, spin the left heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, opening the chest to the left, warrior two. As you inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, slide the hand down the right arm. Take a breath. Exhale, bend the right knee as you reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little deeper in your right side. And with the next inhale, sweep both arms to the sky, come onto your left tiptoes. Find your high crescent lunge. On the exhale, sweep the hands towards the back of the mat, lean in the chest forward, lift the left leg towards hip height. Warrior three pose. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bring the palms of the hands to the back of the head. Push the head into the hands. Lift the left heel a little higher. Take a breath in. Exhale, stand and tall. Bring your left knee forward of your left hip. Stand and balance. Take a breath. Exhale, take the left foot all the way out behind you. Come back through your warrior three. Toes point towards the earth. Elbows wide. Head lifts into the hands. Inhale, left knee lifts forward of the left hip. And as you exhale, find a twist. Right hand to the left leg, left arm reaches out behind you. As you inhale, extend the left leg, take a hold of the left calf in the right hand. And exhale, bring the left hand forward, taking a hold of the left leg in both hands. Take in a breath. Exhale, begin to bend the right knee, sink down through pistol squat. Land on your bottom on the floor. Lift your right foot to meet your left. Take a breath. As you exhale, release the hands in your boat pose. Take one full breath in, lift the chest up high. As you exhale, bend the right knee. Place the sole of the right foot to the floor. Take your right hand, catch a hold of your left toes. Use the left hand on the mat to begin with. And as you inhale, lift your bottom off the floor. As you exhale, lean in the chest forward. Begin to see if you can bring your left hand on your left foot. Balancing here in this low one-legged squat. Take in a breath. As you exhale, lift the hips a little higher as you sweep your left leg out behind you. Lifting the left heel towards hip height. Take a breath. And as you exhale, place the palms of the hands just a little forward of the shoulders on the mat. Begin to grip into the mat with the fingertips. Lift your left leg a little higher. Options to stay here. Work on lifting the left leg towards the sky. Or maybe you want to begin to add in a little bit of handstand practice. Pushing the ground away, lift the shoulders, pull the tummy muscles in tight. Take a little bend in your right knee and begin to see if you can spring your right foot off the floor. Coming into a little bunny hop, or maybe you can kick all the way up into a handstand. Perhaps you just stay exactly as you are with your left leg in the air. Holding it there wherever you are. Maybe you're practicing those bunny hops, getting those legs up towards the sky. Take a few lifts of the legs, kicks of the legs. And then beginning to take your left toes to the back edge of the mat. Step the right foot to meet the left plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long full breath in your down dogs. Lift the hips up high. Exhale. Sigh out into the space around you. So you inhale, take the left leg to the sky. Exhale, cross the left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, spin the right heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sweep the right arm to the back of the mat, opening the chest, warrior two. So you inhale, reach both arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper in your left leg and run the right hand along the left arm until you find your biceps and triceps. Take a breath. Exhale, reverse the warrior. As you inhale, open the arms wide, warrior two. Exhale, sweep the right arm to the sky, lift onto your right tiptoes, high crescent lunge. Take a breath. As you exhale, sweep the hands behind the back, begin to lean the chest forward, and then lift the right heel all the way up towards hip height. Coming in towards your warrior three legs. Leveling the hips, point the right tiptoes towards the floor, and then begin to bring the hands to the back of the head. Lifting the head into the hands, squeeze your right heel a little higher. Take in a breath. As you exhale, come through your standing balance, right knee forward of right hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, take the right leg all the way out behind you, warrior three. Lifting the back of the head into the hands, squeeze your right heel high. Inhale, stand and balance, right knee forward of right hip. Exhale, twist. Left hand, right knee, right arm reaches out behind you. Holding it there, strong in your stand and balance. As you inhale, begin to extend the right leg, take a hold of the right leg in your left hand, and then bring your right hand all the way around and catch a hold of the calf in both hands. Take in a breath. Exhale, slowly bend into your left knee, sink all the way down towards the ground. Land on your bottom to the floor, and then begin to lift your left foot all the way up to meet your right. Hold it there, take a breath. Exhale, release the hands in your board. One full breath. Exhale, bend on the left knee. Take the sole of the left foot to the floor, and then catch a hold of your right foot in your left hand. Use the right hand on the floor to begin with, and as you inhale, lift your bottom off the mat. So you're just hovering here on your left foot. Maybe from here you can lean into your left thigh, take the right hand forward. Coming into this one-footed, deep, low squat. Take a breath. Exhale, beginning to press the ground away, sweep the right leg all the way up behind you. Lifting the right heel towards hip height. Options to stay here, focusing on lifting your right leg a little higher, squeezing the glutes. Or maybe you flatten the hands to the mat just a little further forward of the shoulders. Grip the mat with the fingertips. And then maybe you begin to take that little bounce in the left leg into those little bunny hops. As you maybe begin to lift your left toes off the floor. Or even begin to swing the feet a little higher as you come in towards your handstands. You might be able to get the toes an inch off the floor. You might be able to get all the way up into the sky in your handstand. Wherever you are, focus your right leg being the lead. Lifting the right heel up high. Take in a breath. As you exhale, wherever you are, step your right toes to the back of the mat, the left foot back, plank pose. Take in a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Give those wrists a little moment of rest. Rock out through the wrists. Maybe you begin to swing through the hips, massaging the belly into the thighs. Take a few slow breaths. Breathing in, filling up the space across the shoulders. Exhale, sigh out over the thighs. Soften the body over the legs. One full breath in. One long breath out. As you inhale, rise all the way into tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up high and downward facing dog. As you inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Deep bend in the knees, sweep the hands behind the hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, rise to stand, hands to heart. Inhale, arms wide, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take in a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dogs or cobras. Squeeze your glutes in, up dogs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding the space for your hands and feet to rest comfortably on the mat in your downward facing dogs. Take a deep breath in, lift the head, shoulders and hips up high. Exhale, sigh the heels of the feet towards the earth. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. As you inhale, lift and sweep your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the outside edge of the right upper arm. Options to stay here, or maybe as you bend the elbows, holding it here, or maybe you want to take it into a little chin stand, beginning to lift your right leg and left leg all the way up towards the sky. Balancing on the hands, chin rests towards the floor. Take in a breath. Exhale wherever you are to chaturanga, to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in, hips lift up high. Exhale, side the heels of the feet towards the earth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway left. Exhale, fold and forward over the legs. Inhale, arms are wide, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold and forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Lower the right heel to the floor. Inhale, warrior one. As you exhale, open the chest, warrior two. Sink a nice deeply into your left leg. Push your left knee into that wall, just to the outside edge of your mat. And as you inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, slide the right hand to the left bicep and tricep as you reverse your warriors. Inhale, arms wide, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands to the floor. Lift onto your right tip toes and lift and sweep the left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, twist the toes to the left. As you twist your feet to the left, lift your right hip a little higher. Take in a breath. As you exhale, begin to lower your right hip and thigh to the floor and spin onto your bottom so that your left knee is crossed over your right. Take a breath as you reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lean forward as you fold over your left and right thighs. Maybe you can catch a hold of your right foot in the hands. You might be able to rest your belly and ribs on the left leg. You might be able to curl the nose into the knees. Take in a breath. As you exhale, release the right foot. Beginning to take the right hand out behind you. Take the left foot just beside the right knee. And as you inhale, lift the hips wild thing. Exhale, the left hand to the floor, spinning the chest around one-legged plank. Take in a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dogs or cobras. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one long breath as you reach your left leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your left knee to the left upper arm. Options to stay here. Or maybe you want to begin to bend the elbows through chaturanga. Maybe from your chaturanga, you want to challenge yourself and go in for chin stand, lifting left and right legs all the way up towards the sky. Take in a breath. As you exhale, tap the toes to the floor, lift up, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath in. One full breath out. Inhale the gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway left. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Spin the left heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sweep the left arm to the back of the mat, warrior two. As you inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, the left hand to the right bicep, tricep as you reverse the warriors. Inhale, warrior two arms. Exhale, windmill the hands to the floor. Frame the right foot, lift onto your left tip toes. And as you inhale, lift and sweep the right arm all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, twist in the feet so your toes point to the right edge of the mat. Inhale, lift the left hip a little higher. And as you exhale, lower your left hip and thigh to the floor And begin to spin onto your bottom so your right knee crosses over your left. Settle yourself here on the mat. And as you inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, fold all the way forward over your right leg. Maybe you can catch a hold of your left foot. Maybe you can rest your nose into your right knee. Take one full breath in. One full breath out. Slowly beginning to work the hands towards the hips. Take your right foot to the inside of your left knee. Left hand behind the left hip. And as you inhale, push the ground away, rise up into your wild thing. Reaching the right arm all the way out behind you. Take in a breath. So you exhale, take the right hand to the floor, spin in the chest around, keep the right foot off the mat, one-legged plank. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, an upward facing dogs or cobras. Exhale, child's pose. Rest all the way back towards your feet in your child's pose. Take a moment to move through the wrists if you need. Massaging the belly into the legs. Taking a full breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out your breath into the space around you. From your child's pose, beginning to bring your hands either into a little triangle as you clasp the hands, or maybe you bring the hands onto the floor and begin to create a tripod as you make your way into a headstand. Your headstand might well be as simple as lifting your bottom out of your feet and placing the top of the head on the floor. That might be more than enough of a headstand for you. You might want to take it a step further, tucking the toes, lifting the hips towards the sky. This might be your headstand. You might want to shift yourself a little closer to a wall as you begin to practice lifting the feet off the floor. Wherever you are, take it slow and steady and try not to quickly jump the feet up towards the sky, but take the movement slowly as you reach your feet all the way up towards the sky. If you feel pretty confident in headstand, maybe you bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to begin to move apart, making some shapes in your headstand. Maybe you're pretty new to headstand and you just feel it's enough to have your head on the floor with your bottom higher than your heart. Take a long full breath in through the nose. Long, heavy exhales. Practicing the lift in the feet if that's where you're going, or just the lift in the hips as you begin to transfer the weight onto the top of your head. Take in a breath. Exhale. One full breath in. And as you exhale, slowly begin to lower the feet all the way down to the ground. Sink back into child's pose. Let the forehead rest on top of the arms. Feeling the weight of your head just beginning to even out as you take the pressure off. Take in a breath. As you exhale, slowly beginning to sit back into the feet. And then take your legs out in front of you. As you take the legs out in front of you, lower all the way down onto your back. As you lower onto your back, take one hand over the heart, one hand over your belly. Maybe you want to bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly out the knees. Maybe you prefer this butterfly with the ankles crossed. Or you might want to take the legs all the way out in front of you. Beginning to make your way into your Shavasana. Your space and time here on your mat, where you can begin to relax in stillness. Is there anything that you can do with your body to begin to release any tension from the shoulders and the hips a little more? And as you begin to slow down your breath, feel the weight of the back of your head, your shoulders, your sacral spine, your feet on the floor. Take an in, a deep breath, filling up the space across the shoulders. Exhale, breathe out into the space around you. Inhale, the breath fills the front of your body, your belly, your chest. Exhale into the space around you. Beginning to bring your focus inwards. Noticing how your body feels here at the end of your practice. Do you feel heavy? Do you feel tired? Do you feel energized and alive? Do you feel strong, stronger than you did at the beginning of your practice, however many years ago that was? How do you feel in your body? And as you focus on how you feel from the inside out, come back to that thought, that notion of gratitude, that one thing in your day that's made you thankful. And begin once again to breathe it in. Fill up your heart, fill up your lungs. As you exhale, let go of everything else. Long breath in. Breathe into that thought of thankfulness, of gratitude. Exhale everything else away. If you're all ready to move on with the rest of your day, begin to take a full breath and a full stretch of the body. If Shavasana is where you want to stay, stay exactly as you are. When you're ready, turn it onto either your left or right sides. Draw the knees into the chest and use your bottom arm as a pillow to rest the head. With the head heavy on top of your arms, knees heavy one on top of the other. Take in a breath. As you exhale, press all the way up to your seat. And as you come to find your seat, turn the palms of the hands towards the sky and connect the thumb and the ring fingers together. Take a little squeeze here. And as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, lifting the ribs up out of the hips. Squeeze the thumb and ring fingers together. Exhale, sigh out into the space all around you. Soften the shoulders, soften the spine. Long, full breath. Lifting the ribs out of the hips. Squeeze the thumb and ring fingers together. Exhale, sigh out into the space around you. Relax your shoulders, your spine. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale into the space around you. Bring on the palms of the hands together. Bow the forehead to the thumbs. And begin to feel the weight of your head press into the thumbs. Your thumbs press back into the forehead. Take a moment to thank yourself for your time today, for finding time to move your body, to breathe a little slower, and to be thankful for all you have around you. Thanking you all